it's Ronnie, and welcome to the scrapbook process video. But first, I wanted to ask you if you ever thought about getting one of these ultimate page kits from 49 Market. Well, I have on different occasions, and I did receive the Everywhere collection for a Mother's Day gift, but I didn't get this or the frame, so I ended up ordering them. But I looked at the prices, and they range from like the ones I was looking at the time, from like 32 to even 44 on Etsy, which was a crazy price. But this one is, I got it at Office Supply. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of crazy to some of you, but if you go key in scrapbooking there, you'll get over 12,000 results. Anyway, it's $27.93. If you go there, make sure you sign up for the email. They send deals all the time. Some are better than others. And the day I ordered this, they sent me two. I don't know if they'd honor two, but I'd already placed my order with the 20% off that they gave me. So it made it $22 and something. And that did not seem too bad at all. I used to go to Close to My Heart's workshop every month. And for the workshop is $15 to $20, depending what she had into it for the class. And I paid that. Plus, to get my name in the hostess drawing, I always have to place an order. So this was cheaper than that because I got 4 pages instead of just 2. So per page is cheaper. And a lot of fun to do. And of course, like the layouts at the workshop, I didn't necessarily go right along with what the class had. She would show us a picture ahead of time so we could bring photos to go with it. And sometimes I had some that I could think of, sometimes not. But I always would bring other things that I thought would go with it and add to it and maybe move something. And that's what my plans are here. You see that circle, um, the second one, there is more than one. Uh, I really like that globe, so I want to make that layout first. However, I wanted to use the title on the first one, and I thought about using a couple other things and talk myself out of it. But yeah, I'm going to make a layout using one of, well, using a fourth of this collection and pulling a couple of things from the Everywhere collection that I got for Mother's Day. I will put a link down there below for Office Supply and maybe this collection right here, Ultimate Page Kit. I am not affiliated. I will not receive no money, and I am not monetized, but I wanted to show y'all where I found a good deal. Um, but I'm going to see what I can do with this and, yeah, change a couple of things up. This is the one I'm doing first, as I mentioned, and I'm showing the other side. The other side is already done. That's what's up there in the left-hand corner, and you can use it and just lay everything on top of what's laying there and really have an easy layout, or you can change a few things up and around. Well, I wanted my blue paint in the background to be brighter, and I also wanted it to have some puddling, the wicking, so places would be darker and it looked like it had been wet with paint. Well, in this case, ink. And I used clear gesso because that helps. Well, I did the wrong side first. So both sides of this has clear gesso. Not that it helped any on anything. I couldn't tell any difference, but both sides have gesso. I was overzealous on that. I used Stormy Sky for the blue, and I started to use that saltwater taffy thinking it might go. Well, I turned my overhead lights on then, and guess what? It didn't go. So I used Wild Honey, and that went a whole lot better with the color that was already on there that I covered up. I'm going to use the stencil from Stamperia because it has uh, North America and South America, and I'm only going to use the North America. Well, I picked up that Wild Honey first, and then I thought, No, I planned on green, so I used green. Neither color can you tell that that is North America. I need another map. Well, I do have another one. I was thinking I should have used it, but I didn't. So, uh, you can tell that that big cut file there, well, it's chipboard. You can tell that represents the globe, so I guess I'll go with that. The photos that I'm scrapping is of my daughter and her husband, and they had gone to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and went underground and seen Ruby Falls. And this is a picture, well, the one on the left, on top or whatever, is the one that they posted on Facebook. No picture of the falls. So I got that off the internet because I know if it was my picture underground, and they are underground, you can tell that, I would want a picture of the falls too. So I think they have lights to make the water different colors because I picked the one that had green because y'all know I like green. So I got the one that had more green that instead of reds and pinks and other colors. The page kit calls for a portrait style photo. Well, I have two, and I printed them at 3x4, and then I use the frames that go with the collection. I didn't get them for Mother's Day. I ordered them when I ordered this Ultimate Page Kit because shipping is free at $45. So I made sure I had $45. Then later I was looking at my email and I had one for $25 in free shipping. I don't know if they had honored two coupons, but I'd already ordered anyway. So they do send more than one a day, but they are pretty good. I've ordered about 6 times in the last couple of years, and every time I've used coupons. I used discontinued Diamond Press Alpha, and they have the funniest Ys. I know I have at least two alphas with that crazy little Y to go with the capital letters. But, it is kind of quirky. So, yeah, Ruby Falls up there. And I did find a chipboard that said Tor. And I was looking for one that said Tor in the, original collection because I thought there might be one in there. Well, I found Detour. And I thought about cutting the first two letters off. Thank goodness I didn't because I might want that for something else because I did find Tor. And it's going to be green, so I have to bring a little bit more green in here. My title is See the World. Uh, well, let me look. I want to make sure I get it right because I changed it half a dozen times. See the world above and below ground because they are underground. And that's why I wanted it off of the other one. I wanted to make sure it looked like a world with this chipboard die cut thing. And I wanted to see the world to go with it. And then I had all kinds of things in my head about it being below ground. I don't remember what they all are, but this is the one I settled on. It comes with like a teal green string. It kind of reminds me of the string that would be in a hoodie that you tie below your chin. That's what it reminds me of. And then the collection comes with an orange one. And I thought both of them were kind of heavy, and I figured I'd just get something from my stash to use with it. I did do an opening with me real time voicing first part, but as y'all know, my last video was blurry. Well, that one was too. I didn't know it until I went to put them on the computer. So I just kind of got rid of it. But the other one been kind of hard because it was the whole process video. But so there's my Ruby Falls tour. And that little geotag up there, it has an inside and an out. And when I go to take the pictures, I will be changing that. It is white. I'm going to ink it, the geotag part, on the inside and the outside with the stormy sky, and then put it on foam tape so it's up higher than that little map that's on the inside of it. Oh, and I put my leaves over the photo a little bit. I figured, well, since I got that photo off the internet, it wouldn't hurt to cover it up below. Well, I kept looking at it and didn't like it, so I'm cutting the leaves that go over farther off and tucking them under, and I put foam tape on the ones that was above them so that they wouldn't lay back down on the other ones, and moved it over just a little bit so we can see more of the picture. I am using splatters that are stormy skies too, but they're the oxide, so it's slightly different color. I think it's more, just a little bit lighter, and I think it has a little more gray in there too. But that's it. That's my layout. And I had fun playing with this ultimate page kit, even though you can see up there on the left, mine don't quite look like the one that, yeah, came with the kit. But they do say on the videos I've watched that there is plenty leftovers, and they show how many, and there is quite a few. So you can add more to your layout than what it shows on there. It did come with that little blue clip up there, and it don't rise up any higher than the picture, so I thought it'd be fine right there. And it also came with, I can't remember. Oh, buttons, buttons. They're right there. There's a bunch of buttons in the collection. But if you leave a comment below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those who already are, thank you so very much. But have a happy scrappy week. Find some time to scrap and check out Office Supply. Bye.